phase one and phase two. A few reasons why. Number one reason is because there are a lot of companies here, and many of those companies have a lot of expatriates, and they need where those people will live. To build the refinery, Dangote employed over 67,000 people, according to this was income. And out of that 67,000 people, over 13,000 were expatriates. I once did a tour, and I saw them living in canopy type of house like this. That's where the expatriates were living. Right? Because there was no accommodation, there was no decent accommodation. So the housing deficit here is very, very huge. As you are coming, you can see that there's no modern house, except for Amen Estates. You won't see any modern house for a lot of, high-end people. And there are companies all over the seaport, refinery, going on. And even when you go down this way, it's still, because this still leads to Ogun State, that's still where Dangote is building the deepest seaport, right? It's still this. So this corridor is a major corridor. It's a money corridor. Everybody say money corridor. Money corridor. So I learned in Harvard University that anywhere you have a what we call cluster of industrial projects, there will be what? Scarcity of residential. Does that make sense at all? Yes. So when there's heavy companies everywhere, then there will be so much, and the prices also goes up. Because now, and that's why I said it will be better than Lekki. Number two is also that the roads are better planned than Lekki. Right? Your Lekki phase one had filled up before everywhere is congested, there was no proper planning. Does that make sense at all? Yes. But here is well planned because of the companies. You can see what's the distance between this express road and see the coastal road. You can see how much that is helpful, isn't it? Now, Lekki Epe Road, down into Lekki, you can see how much distance, and you don't have any major expressway, right? I believe that Lekki phase one, phase two should have had another expressway in the middle of it, just like this one is having, right? It will have helped to the network of that place, and these are things that the markets Lekki, to be honest. The water is also the problem because there is no proper, water system, and so everybody's just drinking shit water. Yeah, in case you don't know, that's what's up. Because all your waste is going still into that ground, right, and contaminate what we call the water table. You did geography, is it geology or geography? You do geography in secondary school, right? You know water table. Yeah. So anything you put down, it sits down to the water table. So all the various toilets that you have in Lekki, they're all going back into your water table. Right? Because there wasn't proper planning. There wasn't proper planning. That place is called Maroko. It used to be shanties that's in Lekki phase one and phase two. I was doing Babangida era, they had to clear the place and then came up with a plan to do what you are seeing as Lekki. So because it was a rush job, right? Both the road is bad, that's why you see when it rains, some people just, their house turn to canoe, right? and they start swimming in the water. But places like this better planned, so you will see that the value of real estate will go up. The last but not the least, there are still many other reasons why this place will do better than Lekki. But I will stop at this last one. It's the airport. By the time the airport is completed, where do you want to stay? Closer to the airport. Because between, am I making sense at all? Yes, sir. From Lekki phase one, phase two to Ikeja is very far. And for them, unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately because of the coastal road, it will be faster. So the Epe one will be the one they will want to use because coastal road makes the journey faster to Epe. But it will be much faster for people here. As how many of you do Airbnb? You are involved in Airbnb? Shortlets, good. And how many of you do it on the mainland? Mainland Airbnb.
Few.
Okay, so go and ask those who do it. They will tell you that their Airbnb in Ikeja is always booked compared to Airbnb in VI, in Ikoyi, in Lekki. Who can tell me the reason why?
So the airport.
The airport. So even if I intend to have my meetings on the island, I just want to lodge in an hotel not far from the airport, because psychologically is that the day I need to leave, I don't want to be trapped, right, in traffic on my way to the what? To the airport. So I just want to, I'll stay on the mainland, come to my meetings on the island, go back, and the day I'm leaving, I'm not too far and I don't miss my flight. So you must understand these dynamics to this business that we are doing. One of the reasons why we're doing this training is because we realize that many of us decide to do real estate because we are hustling. True of us. Be honest now, true of us.
Basic.
That's true.
It's a basic truth.
It's
a basic truth.
I know, because that's also how I started. Right? And I shared this to those who came for the last training. My first commission was 60,000 naira. Right? About 15 years ago. I was so excited. It was a lot of money. I sold the land, and I sold the land offline. Online, sorry. If I met the client for the first time the day she came to pay, I convinced her, and then we met in the office and she paid. Right? And this was the day of BlackBerry. So it was through BlackBerry broadcast. I used to do broadcast. I would teach, inspire, then I would end it with I sell land, come and buy. I would have motivated people, and then the last paragraph of the stuff would say I sell property. And it worked. People were. And since that time, many of those who have been following me have started following me since that time. Do I have anybody who has been following me for 5 years here, 10 years, 2 years? You guys are new fans.
More than 7 years. Over 7 years.
Eh?
I think from Dubai days.
Dubai days, that's still recent. Anybody Dubai is recent? Eh? 4 years. 6 years. Eh? 5 years. You're all Gen Z fans.
Your office along the Wayak Road.
Wayak Road in Ogba.
Yes, Ogba.
Ogba, yes.
I was there. I came for an interview.
How many years?
It's been quite long. It's been about 10 years.
Yes, so this is the OG.
I came for an interview there.
Yes, this is the OG. The rest of you are Gen Z fans. Okay? But to be honest, that's how I started. You know, I finished school, there was no job. I remember writing a CV, and I even begged, true story, that they shouldn't pay me for 6 months until I proved myself. But nobody will give me a job. I wrote 100 CVs. Yeah, 100. So since nobody will give me a job, I was doing my bulk SMS on this side. I was also then, I got the opportunity to also sell property and get commission. So I kept pushing. I mean, for years, nobody bought from me. In fact, I promoted real estate for more than 4 years before I made my first. Yep. Say ha.
That's why you must relent.
More than 4 years.
Must not give up.
Before I made my first. And can somebody say there's hope for me? Isn't it?
There's hope for me.
Because I'm sharing this because it's to inspire you.
Yes.
Because if the same person that started that way, right, now owns more than 30 estates all over the world, properties all over the world, there's hope for you.
There's hope for me.
I thought you would say it.
There's hope for me. There's hope.
Right?
There's hope for me.
You have the chance of doing much better than we have done. Because we didn't get this kind of training, we didn't get this kind of opportunity. Nobody will give us a bus, take us to where, give us food on top.
Eating your cake and having it.
Abula.
Abula.
Not like a jungle then.
Right. In fact, the first property I then was able to sell. True story, my brother and the founder started the company. So the day the man who founded the company was taking me to site, to go and see. And remember, I said my client had already paid, but the client had not even seen what they paid for. So the client started giving me headache and all of that. So I said, let me go and even see what my client paid for. It was in Shimawa, right? We drove 1 hour, please. You guys are distracting me, 2 of you in front, right? I'm the only person you should focus on. Switch off your phone, focus. It was in Shimawa. We drove over an hour, right, on Third Road. If not that, at least I knew my brother was part of that company. I would think they want to use it for ritual. So we just go inside village on Third Road. Should this on you? Past Third Road. On Third, inside this. And while I was, he noticed in my face that I'm a bit disappointed. I said, by the way, we are the one that graded this road. We are grading. We are grading. Okay. Then he was giving me hope. You know, by the way, the team camp, they are going to do the new auditorium. And then they will have the university. And then Isha was mentioned in my mind, all these developers. Not the way they're going to use sell their market. Right? And he was telling me all these stories and stories. Ladies and gentlemen, I regret not buying. I regret not buying. All those places, fully developed, people live there, road passes today. Right? But I couldn't just see my mind. When? And guess how much? 500,000. Shinkily money. Of course, it was big money then, because I had told you my commission was 60,000 naira. Right? They were supposed to pay me 30 days. It took them 6 months to pay me. Yes. So when some realtors complain, I laugh. We have been there. One of the beautiful things about my journey is that when I need to trek, I trek. Right? When I needed to take Molu, I took Molu. When I needed, in this Lagos, when I needed to live in Face Me, I Face You, I lived there. I passed through every phase. I didn't jump. You see, if you jump up, you will come down. Exactly. If you grow up, you will stay up.
Exactly.
And that's why I always say, when there's an audacity with my brand, because I knew there was no shortcut. Right? We knew the step-by-step processes we took. When I needed to confront Omonile, we confronted them. And it has helped to give boldness and confidence today. And I tell people, you see, actor no dey die. Tell your neighbor, actor no dey die. Actor no dey die. All this culture of chickening out and running and always knowing the quickest exit is not helping you. Am I making sense at all? You know what? By the way, that same day on our way, we confronted land grabbing issue. Not on the land I was selling, but on another land. And the man I was selling for was telling me the strategy. So when we tell them, all these newcomers, they won't learn from us. They think it's all about money, this business. This business get formula. So that man now, they take his line. That's all those are land grabbers. And that's what has helped my business, because I grew organically. So I understand face by what? Face. And I stood by those I also sold from. Not the one they say, I bought from you. He said, now sold, I say I'm told, they scam me you. They scam you, but you collect commission. And you want me, the client, to believe they scam you. He said, the developer, na devil. Omo, I go arrest you, go sleep jail. Because I know they paid you part of my money. No be so. So they paid you. Some realtors will even be the one to go and tell the client, don't buy from them again. I'm fighting them because they don't keep to their word. And it's a lie. They come and buy here. Sir, if you play games, it doesn't work. It's a temporary win. It doesn't last. Particularly in a business like real estate. Because if you lie, how long will you lie? It's a lifetime business. It's a lifetime journey. Am I making sense at all? Yes, so how long do you keep picking one lie or the other? So the reason we decided to do this training was that I've been bothered that what is part of what is killing our business is realtors who don't understand the business and all they're after is commission. You market land, you've never even been there. So if you call customer and say, they said that your developer and a scammer, you don't get land, will you be able to deny? Because you never even saw what you're selling. Right? So you two, you know, So why not work hard for what you earn? Why not do business that you can be bold, you can be audacious, you can be confident about what you're selling? Am I making sense at all?
Yes,
that I understand the in total of this business. I get the metrics. Even me myself, if I have money, I would have bought here because I understand what we call land banking. That no matter what, land appreciates over time. And that's what we're doing. And there's no point to lie. Because I say I don't like it, but like you said, but let me give you the numbers, let me give you the history. Right? This, are you aware that even this place used to be 50,000 naira per plot? It was like in 2000, 50,000 naira per plot. Right? 50,000. Our phase 2 now, you know, with Gazette is going for 50 million at promo price, and phase 3 with governor's consent is 75 million. Okay, phase 1 is sold out. So imagine, are we learning here?
Yes, sir.
But land banking also does not work without development, including the one you need to do on your land. When we first got this road, this land, we did the road 800 meters down, the one you came in. Cars used to sink. We never even knew we'd buy the other ones, but that one, that time was just this one we had, right? And we took the risk. We did the road. Today now the road, all the lands has, but we took the risk. We did the road. It took us hundreds of millions to do, to interlock it, and we thought everybody would benefit. But as God will have it, we even got the other lands, right? Yeah. But by those moves, we help the value to what? To appreciate. So when you see developer says, tell your client to pay development levy, sir, there's not anybody can do. If you don't use money to do road, start the road, to do this, there's no way. That somebody paid 5 million, okay, can the 6.5 million they paid 6 years ago do this interlocking? No. It can't. Am I making sense at all?
Yes,
and you need to know this, because if you don't know the business and being able to educate your customer properly, then they will see you as a dishonest person. You may get one deal from them, but that's all. Now, do you agree with me that many of those who bought 1 plot, 2 plots 6 years ago have capacity to buy more now?
Exactly.
Their wealth for many of them have also grown. So if you spoil the relationship, right, by playing games on them on the first day, what happened to them? You are the one losing. It makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Are we sure?
Yes, sir.
So the first lesson I'm teaching you today is integrity in sales. Right? Let your A be A, let your B be B. If the customer go, make him go. Right? But let your integrity be intact. I remember talking to one woman one time. True story. Said she wanted to invest with us. And so she then said to me, very funny story, that she knew some people where you will invest 40 million and they will immediately give you your returns. So I remember saying, I don't understand what you mean. You invest 40 million and I have not used your money to do any investment, right? Yet you already, I'm giving you. I said that's Ponzi. Because investment means I'm supposed to use your money, do business. Out of the profit I made, that's what I'm now what? Giving to you. But say, I have other people that do. I say, well, go ahead and do it with them. Go ahead and do it with them. If you eventually lose your money, that's your business.
But do you know, after a while, she did it with them, she lost her money, she came back and still invested with us.
Cashback.
So it's important that imagine we went ahead and do all of that and she still lose her money. It's clients like that that give you biggest headache of your life. Biggest headache. They won't let you rest. So do business with integrity. Market with what? Integrity. With integrity. Right? You those who will appreciate you will appreciate you. Those who will buy, and the business will last. Number 2, which is very important, master social media marketing. You have to master how to market online. If you don't market online, nobody will buy. All of you here today should do at least 3 to 5 videos before you leave here. And splash the social media with it. I always say this, I have over 1 million followers on Instagram, over 800,000 on Facebook, right? Over 170,000 on TikTok and like that, different platforms. So I can tell you a lot about social media. I grew a business with social media. Right? 99% of my customers, I've never seen them in my life. I don't know how they look. Yes, 99.9%. All this I say, the customer wants to do inspection. I don't have a single customer that does inspection. I do my video. Yes, and by the way, anytime customer insists on inspection, you know what they are telling you? I don't trust you. You're a liar.
But what if you want them to see it so they can be sure of what they're buying? Sometimes there's some people like for every.
If you do your video well, what is it about saying that you cannot explain a video? What is it not still the same visual? It's the same visual now. See the land, it's dry or it's wet. Simple. It's facing coastal road and it's also facing Lekki Free Trade Zone. True of us. True. So what's there? It's Art Gazette. You know, it doesn't have Gazette. It has governor's consent. You know, it's basic. If you build a solid brand, right, people will have paid before they ask you jam question. It's true. Anytime they're asking too many questions, they don't trust you.
Exactly.
I'm being honest. So build your reputation to be somebody they can trust. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
It's the way you should think. How do you do that? Just you know, be trustworthy. Talk, know your facts. Explain it in detail. Don't do it and run. Explain in detail. I just gave you some example. Explain. You when we started, it was 6 million. Don't say when they started. I see some of you market. When they started, you've already told me you are not part of them. So why should I buy?
So when we started.
Okay, don't talk about it.
Yes, man. When we started. So that is how it's supposed to be. When we started.
When we started, are you not part of us?
Yes, now.
Answer now. Are you not part of us? You are not part of us.
We are part of you.
Even me, I'm not one man.
Yes, sir.
Right? And I'm being honest, there's nothing like part of me. It's not my business. We have board, we have investors, we have so many people involved. So even me, I don't do it's we. It's a team.
That's it.
It's a team effort, and I don't run the business anymore. I don't run the business anymore. Right? So if you I don't know. Go and talk to those who run the business. I'm also an investor like you. And before you say Jack Robinson, I'm the first to put my money down. And I say this to our clients all the time. I'm an investor like you, so don't come and if you overtalk, I'll block you. It's a company that has leadership, that has people running it. Go and talk to them. If you have concern, they are there. They have been employed, they are paid. Some of them are even equity owner. Right? Some of them also own properties in the company. So why you? Because I founded it and so what? I've even moved on to other things. We're opening China office next month.
Wow.
Okay, so if you're going to sell this, don't sell it Dr. Stephen. They won't see Dr. Stephen before you go and lie to them. Right? It's a company. I'm no longer the chairman of even the company. Sir Michael Kiro is the chairman of the former AG of police, the chairman of this company. But I founded it, and I'm proud of where we are and what we built. Does that make sense, John?
Yes, sir.
But you have joined us, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You've joined us, have you not?
Yes, sir.
So you don't talk and say them, there. That's a red flag for me as an investor. It's a red flag. That you don't even see yourself as part of them. And yet you want me to buy. Right? I'm not going to buy. I often say this over and over again. Realtors are the problem. Many times. Now, there are also faults of developers. But in many cases, realtors are the problem. Because you give this red flag to the investor. These are investors, mind you, that their parent has duped them. Their cousin has duped them. Their brothers have duped them. Right? And then you two are now talking in a way that just gives them, you know, this
Negative vibe.
this vibe of another duper is here. Right? And they're like, okay. And some of us is also character that is our problem. And I've taught this many times. What is character? What is character? Character is like a statue. Irrespective of the wind, the sun, character remains. This building has character. If breeze blow and it falls, what happens? He lost his character. Are we learning at all? Yes, that's who you are supposed to be. Customer is angry, character intact. Customer is smiling, character intact. Vendor is happy, intact. Developer deliver on their promises. You keep your character. Am I making sense at all?
Yes, sir.
And I use the example. I say if you are married and you beat your wife, I say, oh, it's the, you know, I say you're a wife beater. I say, no, it's that behavior that made me to beat her. That's not true. Our behavior brought out the true character. Are we learning here?
Yes, sir.
Their behavior brought out the what?
True character in you.
True character in you. That don't mean lack of character. So if you're going to be a successful realtor, integrity is important. Leveraging on social media to sell is important. But how, like somebody was saying, how do I grow my brand that people will trust me and buy from me on social media? Part of it is consistency, which is the same as character. You can't say today, come and buy GTEXT. Tomorrow you say, come and buy Remo Gunje. Next tomorrow you say, come and buy Iyafo Kumi. Next tomorrow, you don't have character. Because you can't even be faithful to a few brands. Anywhere belle face. So even me as an investor, I'm like, which one, where you dey? Are we together now? Where you dey, specialize. You can choose to say, all I want to specialize in is in land banking. All I want to specialize in is already built houses. All I want to specialize in is shortlets. All I want to specialize in is Lekki phase 1 and phase 2. I don't say anything outside Lekki phase 1 and phase 2. Be unique, because what helps you to grow and sell on social media is that you have a unique brand, you have a unique feel. You're different. You're not the same like everybody else. Right? You are original. I am very, very unique. Do you agree with me? Yes, that's why you're here. If I'm like everybody else, you will not be here. Extremely unique. I'm not like somebody else. I'm not copying nobody. Others are copying me, and I feel flattered and humbled. I have something they can copy. Okay? But that is how you grow social media. Consistently, you are updating, you are giving updates. That's why I say social media growth is a function of quantity of posts and quality of posts. Both work hand in hand. How consistent do you post? And what's the quality of the content itself? So if you come here and just do one video, and that's it, and you want customer to buy, no. They must see it consistently. Tomorrow they see another picture, or another video, another article, another story. And that consistency, are we together now? Yes, is what eventually make customers to say, I think I can rely on this person. Haven't you met people who tell you that I've been watching you for the last 3 months, yes, and I noticed you are consistent? Who has noticed that? Right? They will tell you. I've been watching you for the last 3 months. Some will say I've been watching you for 1 year. Some will say I've been watching you for 2 years. So if you are like weather, today is real estate, tomorrow is cement, next tomorrow is recharge card, upper tomorrow is rice.
Selling cow.
The week after that, I say, no, we are doing Ileya Ram. Come and buy our Ileya Ram.
Stream of income.
Continue. We will not be here. I just told you land 6 years ago. Land 10 years ago, I will show you that we are. Consistency. Listen, I started a business with bulk SMS. I did not stop that bulk SMS business until I started consulting for the top leaders. I handled the whole of President Jonathan's bulk SMS campaign in 2015. President Buhari email campaign. It was after I rose to the top I stopped. Me, I don't stop business until I break through. The problem with many of us, the fact that we're not successful is why we're giving up. I don't. Right? Because you need to build every business to a level before you diversify. At the 18th year anniversary, and I'm inviting you, this Thursday we're going to be having a blast. Our rental hotel, 2,000 investors and developers, and you can come as well. Right, in celebration of our 18th year anniversary, and it's free. We are having more than 20 speakers. You will learn so much, right? And we're making it free, but it's first come, first served. There are already over 5,000 people have registered. So come early, so that you don't sit and you are standing and say, I don't like them. That's what happened with some of you as well, right? The reason why you notice some of you, they didn't pick you on time ahead, it was that there were more people than they expected. Okay, so please, no lateness, come early. And then on Sunday 30th, that one is strictly by invitation. It's not for everybody. If you invest, we'll give you a ticket for that. That's the hotel and suites on Saturday. It's our anniversary dinner. But it's 18 years after that we're now diversifying. We're going to green mobility, we're going into logistics, we're going into green energy, so we're going to be selling solar, CCTV camera, we're going to security business, several expansion. But you don't start day one and you say, they said multiple streams of income. No, that's not how it's done. You go one first. After you've grown it, you now create, we call it ecosystem. Right? You now add other businesses. Are we together now? That complements that. So security business now, we have enough land all over Nigeria for us to do security training. So we are starting with a security school where there will be proper security training. Are we learning at all?
Yes, sir.
Energy business. To do solar farm, solar factory, you need land. We already have it. Am I making sense at all?
Yes,
to sell CCTV cameras for whole houses, we're already selling houses. So we ourselves will patronize ourselves for this solar cam. Even on our roof, we're looking for a particular technology I just saw, which is the type of solar roof. It will double as the roof and it will generate energy. Wow. And it's safe. Okay? So all that is the expansion. So it's not an eco what? System. We're also going into our construction equipment. So we're creating an e-commerce site where you can buy any construction materials, but we're also supplying ourselves those construction materials. Do you see how? So even if nobody buy you, you patronize yourself.
You buy yourself.
You buy yourself and you save something. But not day one, you have jumped. Once you don't make money, you give up. You know, everything great takes time. Things takes time. TTT. Everybody say TTT. Things takes
Time.
Everything great. So follow the journey. At least you are humble to know that 60,000 naira is my first commission. Isn't that inspiring?
Very, very.
60,000. And it took them 6 months to pay me. That's why the promise
Go find them.
I did not.
Wicked.
I did not
Very
insult
wicked.
them. I did not join the company WhatsApp group and say, yeah, company. I did not troll nobody. I gave the owner of the business respect. I kept appealing for my money till they paid. Right? No, it's true, because if I behave that way, it means that's my character. Am I making sense to talk?
Yes,
if people refuse to fulfill their promises, that's on them, not on me. Am I making sense to talk? That's them not doing the right thing, not on me. We must learn this because we don't teach this well. The place of what? Character. The place of being proper, well-behaved, professional realtors. Are you aware? This year alone, some of the properties we sold December in Dubai, the developer in Dubai has not paid our commission. We will not go on social media to say, yeah, see them, yeah, people. And they say they are developer in Dubai. For what? We keep sending mail, we keep doing memo, we keep doing reminder with proper language. Right? Till they pay the commission. So when you misbehave and you say it's others that made you to do that, no. It's on you. Sir, it's on you. It's on you. Don't give it any coloration. And customers can feel it because it takes patience and humility to sell. I've seen many realtors. You take somebody to site for inspection. After you say, well, I'm sorry, this is not what I want. So, and you got, my God will punish you. God will judge you. After you wasted my time, my energy. If not for crayfish. For your information, 2-1. I'm a 2-1 graduate. Study sociology and economics. Obafemi Awolowo.
Oh, you.
Mo mọ̀ pé kò easy. But the client also won't do anything. Some will buy, some will not buy. And move on.
Yes.
The word I always say is fill your pipeline. Tell your neighbor, fill your pipeline.
Fill your pipeline.
Some of you are the one doing yourself. Why will you rely on 2-3 customers? And then the 3 disappoint you. And then you're angry. You are the one doing yourself. Fill your pipeline. Have more than 20 people you are hoping will buy. Every day, call 100 people. Every day. Call 100 people. Yes. There is no day till today that I don't communicate with over 300 people in one day. Till today. How?
WhatsApp.
Is it WhatsApp brokers?
Technology now.
Okay.
Technology.
Sakimoto. Technology.
There's no day. I have 3 WhatsApp. Each of them have over 40,000 numbers. I have WhatsApp broadcast list that is up to 80. And each WhatsApp broadcast is how many?
253, 256.
So multiply 250 by 80, what does it give us? In fact, one is 91 broadcast list. 250 times 80 is how many? Quickly now, someone should.
That's 60,000.
Right? I have 3 of them. 3 of them. Now this is aside 1 million followers on Instagram, over 800,000 on Facebook. What? So I no go sell now. If all the witches in my village gather, they don't reach one. They don't even reach 1,000. 2 of us.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Anybody have 1,000 witches chasing them? And witches are not omnipotent omniscience.
Yes.
Meaning one witch can check one person per time. 2 of us.
Yes.
So worst case, I have 20 of them. Right? They are blocking my client. They say, don't buy from me. That's 20. But I have 20,000. How many can you block? And I say that not because I believe witches are chasing you, but to destroy those mentality you have. Are we together now?
Yes, sir.
Because that's the mentality many of us have. Say, that's why, die.
Fall down before die.
I have an answer to that. You know what the answer is? Walk. Just increase your work rate. Call. Chat. Just increase the number of people you are chatting with. Increase the number of people you are communicating with. I kid you not. Right? If you must require spirituality, sometimes just praise God so that divine idea of how you the unique words to send to them, right, that will capture their attention can be dropped in your inside. Does that make sense at all?
Yes, sir.
I can assure you there's no
Amen.
witch or wizard that is the one stopping your matter.
Amen.
So many of us have, we use religiosity as an excuse for laziness. Use religiosity. And by the way, I'm a very, very spiritual man. Right? So this is not, I'm not in any way, I was running training yesterday like this in Abuja, right? And I got a call. Guess who? Right? So I'm very spiritual. So sometimes you see me talk on social media and say, this one don't like God, the way they talk. But it's because I see Christians abuse everything, right? Just playing religion. Hard work, get. I got to Lagos this morning. Straight, I've not seen my children, I've not seen my family. Straight here. And I've worked Sunday to Sunday since I entered Nigeria. Till I leave Nigeria. Sundays to Sunday. And you want to be at my level. First of all, where we both are, we are not the same. Two of us, with all the humility. Right? And you hope to catch up. And you are still doing laziness. And the same thing for me. I look at Dangote, I'm like, Jesus, I never start.
So, still they look for money.
Right? Because I want to grow to people like that. And I see the level of work.
See they look for money.
Yes.
Yeah, you can sit down.
And you go consider. Are we learning here? Yes, sir. Dangote.
See they look for money.
So, and then you are just, my God will do it.
All right. Sit down there. They play.
Continue.
Oh, God.
Last week we were to interview somebody, a senior executive, to come to resume in our company. And Dr. Cosmos was helping me to interview the person. Right? It was 8 p.m. in Japan when he started that interview. Because he was ahead of us. And me, I had interviewed that person. I had done at least 3 interviews with the person. He has done 3 other ones with other management of the company. In my mind, this person, I don't interview him well. When Dr. Cosmos came with 9 fiery questions for this person, we're there for 2 hours, 30 minutes, drilling this person. Yeah. And even after he now took another 30 minutes to break down what he noticed about the interview. At that point, it was after 11 in the night, and he still had other meetings. So you see, even me, I did learn. In fact, I call it interview masterclass because for the first time, I learned some questions to really ask senior level executive. And I realized why. Because he used to tell me, say, I have a few people in our company that will start a transaction without me calling nobody. And they will drop for me $10 million profit, not turnover, in Costa's Group. So my brain used to say, how do they hire such people? Well, I finally figured out. Even the process is not normal. Even the questions, not your regular question. Are we learning here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Even when the candidate was trying to raise shoulder, I can do. I think at some point say, I think, if you give me 3 months, I can still do 500 million. The person said, look, one of my staff just closed a deal of 25 billion.
Let's get some
The humility drop on the guy. I
25 B.
didn't need to call, I didn't need to do anything. I just heard, sir, I've closed 25 billion. So it's a journey. Tell somebody success is a journey, not a destination.
Success is a journey.
It's a journey. Every day we are learning. Are we not learning? Yes. And so let's wake up. Let's wake up. Young people, particularly Gen Zs, microwave generation.
Fast.
But don't want to pay the price. It doesn't last. It doesn't last. You want enduring and lasting success. Many years ago, I prayed to God, I said, the success I want is one that will last. I don't want all this fake. I want something that will last. I want businesses that will last. That even when challenges come, it will stand. It will stand. It will stand because we didn't build it on, and we built it on something solid. These past few years has been really tough for our organization. Really tough. Because just after COVID-19, inflation rose in this country. So cement moved from 3,000. You know, this foundation you are seeing has been since that time. Right? So people were, you told, pay. Do you know 1 bedroom we're selling when we started housing here was 17 million. 2 bedroom, 22 million. And they were to be paying small. So when cement price went up, how? Rose from 3,000 to 10,000. How can we deliver? Iron rod, all of that. They're tough. And when everybody is trying to bounce out of it, then removal of subsidy kicked in, and the valuation of naira, that's what's in it. So it's been really tough. At some point, like as you are selling, you are paying people back, you are doing refund, you are paying this. It's been tough. But it's a proof of companies that will last. True of us. Yes. It's a proof of companies that will last. Because if you still stand after all this period, and the good news is that the storm is over.
Hallelujah.
For real estate companies, the storm is over. And the proof of it is what has happened with the Strait of Hormuz, where petrol price has moved to about $110 per barrel. Are we together now? And dollars still remain about between 1,400 and 1,360. That is the proof of it. Because by now, it will have been 2,000 to $1. And what saved us was Dangote refinery, you are seeing there. And just that we Africans, we don't celebrate our hero. Don't celebrate our hero. Because what used to happen before now, as the pump price rise, I hope you guys are learning economics. Because we don't refine the petrol, the money, additional money we make, we still carry it to go and buy the refined petrol.
Imported.
So at the end of the day, there's pressure on the what? On the naira. But because we no longer use the money coming in to buy petrol, the naira has stabilized. Are we learning here? And that stabilization in the dollar naira price is helping because it means cement is not rising too much. It's risen because inflation has also risen, but it's not that type of shocker we had. From 190, it moved to what? 400. From 400 something, it moved to what? 1,900. All that messes because it means the door, it means metal, it means sand, cement, everything jacks up. So at the end of the day, you are not able to fulfill your promise. I hope you're all learning because many of you just hated the realtors, the company you are selling for without understanding the problem. And when the customer say they are the devil, you too, you believe them. Me, I just don't know what company don't have integrity. I just, do the economics. Understand the maths on the part of the what? The developer. Are we learning here? Yes, sir. Have we learned something today? Yes, sir. Are we sure we've learned? Yes, so I believe that the biggest storm is over, and we are resuming construction as well. So here we have this terrace, and we have more terrace we're working on. We have fully detached for those who want to buy, and we also have apartments. They just started the pile work. They are resuming tomorrow as well for the apartments that we're doing. We're doing 1,000 apartments and some terrace and fully and semi-detached duplex. We also still have land available. I'm sure they will educate you on the prices, and you can do videos. But what we're also being careful going forward, we used to be that company that just throw prices around, but want to rebrand to be a premium brand, right? I learned over the years that you must understand that real estate in Nigeria, let's be honest, is premium. All this affordable housing, tell anybody, is a scam. The only way affordable housing is possible is in partnership with government. What government will do is to give you the land for free and still give you some concession. That's the only way you can sell a house at an affordable price. Does that make sense at all?
Yes.
So don't let anybody deceive you. It's the easiest way to do Ponzi scheme. What is then the alternative? It's called accessible price, which is flexible payment. That's the only way. And that's what they do in developed parts of the world. Property is not cheap in US, or is it cheap in UK? We sell houses in Dubai. The lease is $250,000 for a studio and 1 bedroom in Dubai.
Studio apartment.
Yes. We sell in the UK, right? Our 2 bedroom in the UK is £450,000. We sell in the US. Our average 2 bedroom in the US, depending on which state, is between $250,000 and $300,000. 4 bedroom is between 400 and 550. Multiply it to naira. It's not cheap. The only difference, and by the way, it's not a city center. So if I in the US, outskirts of city is where rich people live. It's not the same, like places like Texas, downtown Houston, right? It's not for rich people. It's outskirts, 1 hour from Houston. That's where you have all these places, a lot of high net worth people live. Richmond, Cypress, and so on and so forth. Are we learning here?
Yes, sir.
But what has made housing accessible in the US is called mortgage. As much as it is that $250,000, you don't need to drop that entire $250,000. Just need to drop 20% of that. If you are even a citizen and you are a first-time home buyer, there's even a federal program that all you need to do is drop is about 3.5% to 7% of the total money, and you have 30 years to pay the rest. So quote me anywhere in the world, there's no such thing as affordable housing. It's just accessible housing, flexible payment terms. You pay a little money, you have access to it. That's what they do. Real estate anywhere in the world is not cheap. So for us, we also understand that how you sell luxury is different from how you sell normal things. To sell luxury well, you have to understand that everything is not pepper. Sometimes are you interested? This is the range of the price. Let me contact the office and get the exact price of the unit that's available. Is that making sense at all?
Yes, sir.
And those are the ways we want to be selling. So don't be worried if you see, they didn't even put the price of the land. They didn't even, when you now see a serious buyer, call based on what is available. They will tell you the current price for the day. It makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Are we sure?
Yes, sir.
It's important to emphasize that GTEXT is not your regular real estate company. There's nothing regular about us. There's nothing general about us. We don't do things the way everybody else do it. We're unique. We're different. Our approach is different, and it's important that you know it. And if you don't know the uniqueness of how we do things, you will compare us with somebody else, and we're not somebody else. We're different, and our approach is different.